Hi everyone, my name is Yadu Paudel. I am the tutor at Internship Tutorial Service. In this tutorial clip, I describe little bit about scalar product of two vectors. Suppose vector A has x component x1 and y component y1. That is, a vector A is represented in x and y components. Similarly, vector B has x component x2 and y component y2. It means both the vectors are given in terms of coordinates. Then the scalar product of those vectors A and B is given by A dot B. This is the symbol we write. We read this as A dot B, or the scalar product of vector A and vector B is equal to product of x1 y1 and x2 y2, where A means x1 y1 and B means x2 y2. Then the rule to multiply these vectors is x1 is multiplied with x2. It means x components are multiplied together, x1 times x2, plus y components are multiplied together, y1 times y2. So this is the formula for scalar product of two vectors when the vectors are expressed or written in terms of their coordinates, in terms of their position. That is, vector A dot vector B equals product of the x components plus product of the y components. So we use this formula when the vectors are given in terms of coordinates. There is another formula for scalar product of two vectors, that is scalar product of vectors A and B is equal to modulus of A times modulus of B times cos theta, where theta is the angle between the two vectors A and B. And we are already familiar with modulus of A. Modulus of A means magnitude of A. So magnitude of A means x component of that vector, x component square plus y component square, then we take square root. It means modulus of a vector is the square root of x component square plus y component square. When the angle between those two vectors are given, then we can use this formula. So in order to use this formula, we need magnitude of both the vectors and the angle between those two vectors.